Hello everyone, welcome to Local Government in Perspective, a political program on Bandage TV. I am your host, Ogemde Mwambara, and today we are presently at Aguata local government area of Anambra State for an interactive session with the Transition Committee Chairman in the person of Dr. Chibueze Lawrence Ofobuike on his developmental strides in 1 year in office. Please stay tuned as we bring you more updates. Thank you.
So when you think about photo shoot, what comes to your mind? Lights, camera, action, right? Well, Brand Edge is here to change the narrative. You want to think about relaxation, comfort, and glam. That is what they are here for. First of all, they take you to a VIP lounge or more. You go relax your back. Then they move you to the makeup studio for complete glam. This one is not being so. They will give you a flawless makeup. Move on to the photo studio. That's where the magic happens. We have professional photographers that will help you strike the best pose you can ever imagine. Come and book us today, and of course, we're going to make your event fun and memorable.
Welcome back. It's still Local Government in Perspective, and we are at the office of the Transition Committee Chairman, Aguata Local Government Area, Anambra State. Greetings, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, please, can you kindly tell us a little more about yourself?
My name is Dr. Chibueze Ofobuike. I am a native of Umuchu in Aguata Local Government Area. I am the Transition Committee Chairman of Aguata Local Government.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we've heard about one of the initiatives, Aguata First. Okay, can you show more light about that Aguata plan that you have, the Aguata First initiative? Can you show more light about it?
Aguata First is an idea that we, over time, transformed to what we call the Greater Aguata Vision. Okay. And the Greater Aguata Vision is a vision that is anchored on the principle and belief that Aguata is great already, but then Aguata can be greater. And the only way Aguata can be greater is when the people concerned, when we talk about the people, we talk about the government, of course, and then the people, private individuals, corporate organizations, groups and associations, domiciled both within and outside local government. When we come together, put our resources together, we can make our homeland greater than it is. The Greater Aguata initiative has been driving all the things we do for the past 1 year. It's been the reason why we've ventured into the areas like education, like healthcare, agriculture, social infrastructure, sports development, and youth empowerment. So the Greater Aguata initiative is behind our activities in this area.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've achieved a whole lot in this 1 year in office. We learned about your developmental strides. Please, can you tell us about your achievements? Tell us more about it in this 1 year in office.
Okay, thank you. The past 1 year has been interesting, to say the least. There are quite a few challenges here and there, but we've been able to surmount a lot of obstacles we met on the way, and to the glory of God, we were able to have some achievements to our name. And so, like I said, we set out this journey specifically focusing on 6 areas. That's education, healthcare, agriculture, youth empowerment, social infrastructure, and sports development. Like, for example, in the education sector, we've been able to intervene in several issues concerning the welfare of teachers, the welfare of students. We've been to several schools, primary and secondary, in different communities in Aguata, encouraging the students, encouraging the teachers to discharge their activities efficiently and effectively. We've also provided some materials like computers, photocopiers, and several other materials to schools so that they can do their jobs with ease. We've also partnered with schools in certain issues like crisis between schools and the Parents Teachers Association, and several other interventions that we've done in areas of education. Interestingly, we just concluded what we call the Aguata Best Student Challenge, a competition we organized for secondary school, senior secondary students in the local government, whereby about 180 students took part in that challenge. And after 3 stages, we were able to identify a winner who went home with the sum of 500,000, a brand new laptop, appearance in billboards, and several other consolation prizes for the others. So we've done quite well in the area of education.
Government area by the name of Ofobuike Chibueze for giving us the opportunity to be able to showcase our talent. And also, I would also like to thank the manager of St. Peter's Secondary School, Achina, by the name Reverend Father Walter for believing in me and giving me the strength and adding more grease to my elbows. And also, I would like to welcome the honorables, the chiefs, the kings, and every other prestigious person present here for donating and for all their support towards this great empowerment.
For healthcare, we've also done so well. We've done some interventions in several primary healthcare centers in the local government. We are about to kick off what we call Aguata Health Week, where we provide opportunities for women, especially, to be tested for cervical cancer and several other interventions that we have in mind for the healthcare. For agriculture, we just launched what we call Aguata Farms. We have interest in cassava production in livestock. For sports development, we had the matriculation ceremony of the pioneer class of the Aguata Football Association, a platform we intend to use to train our young boys in understanding the rudiments of football, in becoming better people in terms of character formation, and in exposing them to the world of football and in giving them that opportunity to play at a professional level, maybe in Nigeria, in Africa, or even at the global stage.
Okay, of course, as you know, I'm undeniable responsible of it. In fact, yesterday on my 63 years birthday, I celebrated joined him for an 8-kilometer walk and country home in Ethiopia to several other places so this one I don't like experience and I even appreciate it. I don't really just anything that will take up positive impact in their lives. I will have politics. So I believe that what we've done here today will begin to think positively on how to better our lives.
Yeah, once again, your appreciation should be everybody, your colleagues and everyone.
Of course, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the students first for emerging, for being selected after more than 600 people in the interest. And I appreciate the parents for allowing them to I appreciate the guests who got to be the chairman of an advertisement association, the chairman of an advertisement commission, friends, media friends, I appreciate everyone.
In social infrastructure, we've come a long way in things we do at Imbelebu. We are reconstructing the community library. We are just about to start up a modern toilet facility at Ofobuike market. At Umechu, we are already at the finishing stage of a mini stadium we are building. Finishing stage of a mini stadium we are building, and some other plans we have for the 14 communities we have for the local government area. For youth empowerment, we've also done quite so much. We partnered with the Aguata Union of Atlanta to empower more than 50 young people with business grants free of charge. We give them support. Grants free of charge. We give them support. We've trained about 120 young people in CCTV and solar installation. We have empowered a lot of them with startup kits they could use to start up their businesses, because we believe that it's not just about training someone. It's also important when you train, you also empower in terms of providing them with materials they could use to start up their business, or start up the skill they must have learned in the business aspect of it. And so I could say that the past 1 year has been interesting. But when I look back, I feel that there is no limit to what we can achieve. If we have done all these within just 1 year in office, the future holds so much for us, and I believe with God by our side, we are going to still do much more. Okay, the Aguata Marathon is also part of our activities surrounding the sports development and the social cohesion that we're trying to build in Aguata. The Aguata Marathon took place for the first time on January 3rd, 2023, and for the first time, hundreds of people from different communities in Aguata participated in the marathon, a 30-kilometer marathon, and at the end of the day, the winner of the marathon went home with the sum of ₦1 million. The second person went home with 500, the third 300, and several other consolation prizes for the rest. But then it is not just about the money. It is about how well we've done to prove that Aguata local government area is not what the media and what a lot of people makes us to want to believe. Because we came on board fighting that single story, that narrative that Aguata is not safe, that people can't conduct businesses or live their normal life in Aguata. And with that marathon, we proved that people can still come together here in their numbers, in their hundreds and thousands, and then engage in a social activity that will go out there and change that single story perception out there. So one of the first things we did when we came on board was to construct Aguata local government area digital hub, and it's a four-room digital hub where we have a classroom, an ICT center like with computers and other ICT materials. We have a library and a cafe. And what we tried to do was to provide a one-stop platform for young people where they could go and have access to the internet, have access to books and other life-changing materials. And that hub has been very instrumental to a lot of things we've done, like the training we carried out for 120 young people on solar installation and CCTV installation, and several other programs that we've had. So we are very happy that we were able to set up the hub, and we know that it's going to be quite useful for several other empowerment and enlightenment programs that we have in mind to carry out.
Okay, thank you very much about that, sir.
Thank you.
In 1 year, you have achieved so much, and I believe that you had a form of a support or partnership. So what is the secret to your ability to getting public-private sector partnership in your development?
Thank you. Like I said earlier, the Greater Aguata initiative is a call for service, is a call for India Aguata to find it's needful for them to come home and help in rebuilding, or rather in building the Aguata of our dream. And so the vision helped us to develop what we call the Community Government Partnership, CGP. And the CGP is a principle that makes us to believe always, at all times, that the community, when we talk about the community, we mean the people, members of a particular community, can come together and help us achieve a particular aim. The CGP has been quite helpful. For example, many Saturdays we conduct environmental activities in different communities, and we do that solely by CGP. What do we do? The youth body of a particular community will provide the manpower. They're going to clear everywhere, clear the environment, clear the drainages, desate the drainages, and so on and so forth. Whereas the local government will provide the logistics, such as bringing the vehicles that will pack up those desated materials and offload them where they should be. And so you see the partnership. If we begin to look for maybe pay for labor, it may be so much on the government. If the community will pay for the logistics, it may be so much on the community. So there is need for that synergy for us to achieve a common goal. Aside the environment, the CGP has also helped us to do quite a number of other things. For example, it is through the initiative of the CGP that we came up with what we call One Community, One Project in Aguata local government area. Basically means that before the year runs out, we will complete one project in each of the 14 communities we have. Now, knowing fully well that it will be difficult for the government to do that alone at the local level, but then it is possible. The government harnesses the resources of people living in a particular community, and they use it for the interest of that same community. And this One Community, One Project initiative is the first behind the mini stadium we are constructing, the library that is at the finishing stages, a toilet facility at Ibuku that is at the stage of flag off, and several other projects that we have scattered over all over the local government. So the secret is very simple. We are providing people with a platform for them to contribute to community development, and we believe that this platform is what has been lacking for years. The trust is not there, the consistency is not there, and so on and so forth. So the local government is providing people with that opportunity, viable opportunity for them to contribute to community development, and that's why it's working.
As a youth handling this perilous position, please can you tell us your major challenges? Maybe you can actually inspire other youths looking up to actually be in leadership or in politics. Thank you.
All right. Being a young person is enough an inspiration, in the sense that the society we live in makes it difficult for young people to participate in politics or in governance. And so I consider the opportunity that I have to serve as an opportunity to change that perception that young people do not have the capacity to govern, or the capacity to provide opportunities for the society. So it is enough an inspiration that I'm a young person. It's enough because I have several other young people who look up to me. I mean, not just as a leader, but as someone who should help change the story that has been there about young people for several years. And so I consider my involvement in local administration as enough inspiration, not just for me, but for several other young people scattered within and outside the local government area. And so challenges, yeah, there are challenges because I would say first, it is not easy to do this job and do it very well. One thing is to do the job, another thing is to do it very well. It is not easy at all. Human beings are very difficult to manage, and this is the first time I am finding myself handling such huge responsibility. So at times it appears overwhelming, but then we still find a way to find strength to carry on, find strength to move on, knowing fully well that no pain, no gain. So I would say that challenges, of course, are there, but because of the challenges, we wouldn't give any excuse. We don't believe in Aguata Local Government Area Council. We don't believe that there is anything called failure. We don't believe in failure. We don't believe in half success. What we believe in is articulate an idea, put in everything that needs to put in, and then achieve that idea.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Please, what's your final word to your people?
So here is a call to the Aguata, my people, to continue to support us in all the things we do. We need a lot of support. There are so many things to do, and the local government don't have enough resources, both manpower and otherwise, to do the things we have in mind to do. And this is why we are calling on our people to please come home to help us. We are open for partnership. We are open for any form of collaboration that will help us achieve all the things we have in stock for our people. Again, it's also a call for our people to disregard what the media, the mainstream media, is putting up out there about insecurity, about the fact that life doesn't go on in our local government area. I would say that that is not true. That is not true. We have only one homeland, and we have to do everything possible to protect our homeland, to make sure that our people are secured, to make sure that our businesses, our livelihood, our properties are in safe hands. So it's a call for our people to please come home, partner with us, and help us achieve all that we want to achieve. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. This is still Local Government in Perspective, a political program on Bandage TV. The journey so far from the Aguata. Yes, a working partnership. Facilitated palliative works in numerous internal roads in Aguata local government area. Providing agricultural opportunities for the Aguata in line with Mr. Governor's Solution Manifesto. Committed to the vision of a clean and green Aguata local government area. Empowerment of 15 candidates drawn from the Aguata ICT training and full WAEC support for 30 indigent students. Built and commissioned the Aguata Local Government Area Digital Hub, providing support to Mr. Governor's infrastructural revolution. Introduced the Aguata Free Traffic Volunteers, AFTV, and for the first time, Aguata towns experienced free traffic during the Unitide. We have here advocacy visits aimed at attracting stakeholder involvement in the Greater Aguata vision. facilitated the training of 120 young people on CCTV and solar power installations, the 2023 Aguata Marathon. So these and more are the achievements so far, or the developmental strides for the TC chairman, Aguata local government. Also here, we have the 6 cardinal points to his development, total commitment to a greater Aguata. And they are sports development, healthcare, education, youth empowerment, agriculture, and social infrastructure. Thank you. Yes, it's still Ogamdi, your favorite host. Yes, this is still Local Government in Perspective, and it's a political program on Brand Edge TV. So currently, like I said before, this is Aguata local government area in Anambra State, and here we have a wonderful interactive session with a very young, astute, intelligent academic doctor, a lecturer. Here, he's a very good man and is an inspiration to many other youth. So it brings the hope of youth aspiring to become political leaders. And this is a wonderful experience. So I hope that when you watch this, you will be inspired and you will actually aspire to do more for your community. For all your political programs, political events, for everything about developmental strides, we are here to bring it up to limelight. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, do not forget to share, do not forget to subscribe to all our social media handles. Our Facebook page is Brand Edge TV, our Instagram, Brand Edge TV, our YouTube channel is Brand Edge TV. Alright, we've come to the end of our political program, Local Government in Perspective. Please do well to like, comment, share, follow and subscribe to all our social media handles at Brand Edge TV. Thank you for watching.